Well guys, it is Friday, and of course we scored some amazing stuff yesterday. So welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I definitely appreciate you clicking on this episode. And as I always say guys, don't forget to click that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you can stay tuned for all of our future episodes. And if you're like me and you're a Mustang enthusiast, this is definitely your channel. We are trying to find every release and variation of the Mustang, whether it's Hot Wheels, Matchbox, M2s, Johnny Lightnings, green lights. If a Mustang is out there, we're going to try to track it down. Now, I know finding every release of the Mustang is impossible, especially because they are just highly produced, especially in the Hot Wheels lineup, Matchbox. There are so many Mustangs out there, but we are trying to find as many as we can to add to the collection. So hopefully you guys enjoy the ride while we try to track all that stuff down. So like I said, we scored some awesome stuff, guys. Premiums for 2024. And we're going to start out with this one right here, the Slide Street 2 Series from the Car Culture lineup. And this one right here is the 2023 Nissan Z. Check out this beauty. This thing is awesome, man. So let me go ahead and get the light on for you guys. There we go. Checked out that livery, guys. I mean, full detail. Love the 5 spokes on this one. Yeah, the Forsberg deco on there. And yes, the 2023 Nissan Z is number 1 out of this series. And then, of course, number 2, we've seen this as a mainline. We have the LB Works Lamborghini Huracan in the awesome camouflage deco. Check it out. You have some black steelies out back and the aero disc wheels up front. And it's good to see this as a premium. I mean, you even have the tampos on the front windshield. You have the Mad Mike Motorsports, the LB Performance right there. I mean, this is an awesome casting. The whole series is freaking sweet. And next one is number 3. It's the 2023 Toyota GR Corolla. Look at that Rain-X livery on this one. Love the color setup. This one's probably my favorite out of the whole set, mainly because the livery just looks awesome. You got the white 10 spokes. I mean, this is just a really cool little hatch. Number 4 is the Nissan 240SX, also known as the S14. It's a really nice gray or silver. It has a slight tint to it, more of like a goldish silver. I don't know how to explain it. But you also have the black 5 spokes all the way around in the square setup. I mean, look at that. You have the Toy Inc. license plate. I don't know what that really references to, but you guys let me know down below if you do know. But yeah, number 4. And then the 5th one is what we were wanting really bad for the collection. It's the 2018 Mustang RTR Spec 5 in the Avalanche Gray. Or maybe it's the Slate Gray. I don't know which gray they're using. Maybe Fighter Jet Gray. I don't know. But a beautiful Mustang for the collection. Check it out. I love that little lime green stripe on the wheels that you have all the way around. I mean, this thing is just beautiful. You got the heat extractors, the stripe work. You have the RTR on the deck lid right there. This thing is just freaking wicked. So super stoked for this set, guys. The 2024 Car Culture Slide Street 2 is just amazing. And then from the Boulevard set, we found 2 of them. And this one right here is the Mitsubishi 3000 GT VR4. And look at that color, guys. That is an awesome green. You have the bronze 6 spokes with the deep dish all the way around. I mean, this car is awesome. We've seen this one released plenty of times. Matchbox has released this in maybe 4 or 5 different colors. And this is just an awesome one for the set. So this is number 98 out of the Boulevard series. And then the next one is the Lamborghini Countach LPI 800-4. Here we go. We've seen this one in white. Now we have it in this beautiful bluish green metallic. On camera, it looks very blue. But when you get it in your hand, it actually does have more of a green to it. But love the setup, guys. I mean, you have some really small wheels up front, which kind of look a little off. But I mean, this car is amazing. Look at the details. So this makes number 100. But the other cars out of the series is another 2021 GR Supra. You have the Fiat 500D Modificato. You also have the Skyline GTR BNR32. But those were not on the pegs. These were the only 2 left. But these ones we will definitely take. So these 2 sets, guys, the Car Culture and the Boulevards for 2024, I think are just top notch. You guys let me know which one is your favorite out of the Car Culture set or the Boulevard. Just let me know down below. So now we're going to jump into what we found. We found some J-Case. We found some Ultra Hots. But like I mentioned earlier, guys, we found the Super, and it is right here, guys. Look at this. Man. Oh, that is awesome. Number 2 for the year. I am just excited to get rid of the drought. But I've said it before, guys. Finding a Super is definitely a bonus. It does pay off when you finally find one. But I'm not out there hunting for them. If I don't find it, it is what it is. But here we go. The Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution. Love this copper color in the Spectra Flame. Look at that. You have the TH kind of ghosted on the side at different angles. You have the Rally Art stripe work running down the sides. And these Real Riders look really cool. It's almost like a grayish brown with a copper ring. I don't know what color that is, but it is definitely unique. Definitely a unique one. So here we go, guys. Number 2 for the year. First one was, of course, the Audi 90 Quattro that I was just so excited to find because that is probably the best Super of the year. And this is just another one. So this is out of J-Case for 2024. We found a whole bunch, guys. Even the new variation that people have been finding of the 94 Audi Avant RS2 out of the Factory Fresh series. Now, this is actually out of G-Case. But here we go. You have the no fuel door variation. And then you have the one with the fuel door. Very interesting. I did find 2 of them without the fuel door. And this one is right here as well. So in case you guys were wondering, yes, it is actually a variation. A lot of people are looking for them and finding them. Actually, this one was the harder one for me to find. I found it at Walmart. And these ones were at the Dollar Tree. So, and the interesting thing about these guys is they all were released for the second week of 2024. T02, second week, and they have 2 different variations. So hopefully you guys can find it as well. But back to J-Case, guys, we are going to be pulling these out as quick as we can, so this video is not too long. But we have the new recolor of the 2010 Camaro SS in the Response Team livery. We saw this one in a neon green. Now we have it in white. You have the red tinted glass, the push bar up front, which is the new tooling for this one. So yeah, this thing is awesome for the Camaro collection. No rear tampos, no front tampos, but we do get this awesome casting. So there is that one. Next one is another recolor of the Road Bandit. You guys know I collect this one because it is based off of the Philippine Jeepney, which is just a modified Jeep that they use over there for transportation. But this is a beautiful green metallic. I mean, I love the colors on this one. You have the RA6 wheels in the green chrome. This thing is just awesome. So out of the Hot Wheels Fast Transit, we have the Race Bandit. Next up is the new recolor of the 76 Corvette Greenwood. This has been released so many times. I don't know how many are out there, but there are so many. But this one This gray metallic with the light blue and white is just very clean looking. You got the black MC5s with the copper ring. You have the blue tinted lenses as well as the glass. And there we go. Another one for the collection. Let's see, next up we have the Mazda RX-3. This is the tuned version of the casting, and this is just super cool. Look at that. I didn't know if I was gonna pick this up, but I always do pick up all of these tuned releases. This is new for 2024, and yeah, this Mad Mike little car is just really cool looking. So there we go. Very, very cool. Next up is another Pagani Zonda R, but this one is in yellow. I love a black and yellow themed car. You have the black exotic lace wheels on this one, which are newer wheels, and I just love these in black. Look at that. You have the Zonda R tampos on the side, the stripes, the black wing with the Pagani, and of course the blacked out canopy for the windscreen. God, that thing is nice. All right. Back with another car, we have the recolor of the Corvette C6. This one is in yellow. I'm not sure about the wheels in that yellow though. I don't think it looks as good. If it color matched, I think it would look a little bit better, but since it is more of a mustard with a yellow, it kind of throws it off a little bit. They should have just gone with either a black wheel or maybe a white wheel. I don't know. I think white would look fresh on it. But coming around the front, you do have some headlight tampos, the black stripe work, and then no rear tampos for the taillights. But still, another beautiful Corvette for the Corvette collection. Next up, we have the McLaren P1. Check this out. We have seen this color before, and I want to say it was on the McLaren Senna, but beautiful, beautiful pearlescent baby blue. You have the exotic lace wheels in black on this one. Full tampos, front and rear. This thing is just a gorgeous tooling. Look at that. But the color, man. That color is super cool. This is actually out of the new Quarter Mile Heroes series for 2024. Very cool. Next up is a recolor of the custom Camaro, the 68. Check that out. Same livery we've gotten on all two releases prior to this one. This one is white, red, and gray. Very, very cool colors. You got the black steelies all the way around, staggered fitment. You do have a gray ring outlining those. But yeah, this thing is a really cool Camaro out of the Hot Wheels modified series. Next up is the McLaren Solus GT. This is actually in the orange. You have the wild line work on the fenders in yellow and black. You have the gray tin spokes. This thing is another recolor. I think this is the third color release for the Solus GT. I don't know. I'll put it on the screen, but there we go. Another recolor for that one. Then we also have the 64 Chevelle SS. This thing is awesome in red. Oh, that thing is very, very cool, man. I love that they just went with the classic setup. I mean, white stripes over red. Yeah, that is freaking sweet. Muscle Mania series is always one of my favorites alongside the Hot Wheels Flame series, Hot Wheels Race Team series. I mean, the Muscle Mania, man. Next up is the 95 Mazda RX-7 recolor with Project M deco on there. It is a white with the beautiful taillights. Look at that. Man, they did an amazing job on the taillights and even the badging work on the trunk. But you got the chrome 5 spokes all the way around. Very classic of a setup out of the Hot Wheels J imports. There we go. 95 RX-7. All right, new for 2024 is the Porsche 904 Carrera GTS in silver metallic. Look at this car, guys. This thing is awesome. This thing is so cool. I wish we got some taillight details, but I mean, we got this tooling and it is just a very cool Porsche for 2024. I can't wait to see what other colors that come out in this one. Hopefully they kind of stick to a vintage look like this one. But this is out of the Hot Wheels Exotic series. All right, next up we have the 70 Dodge Charger. This is a tuned version of the Fast and the Furious release. Check that out. Another cool one. We've seen the Supra, we've seen this, we've seen the RX-3, the Porsche. There's a couple other ones. But yeah, this is just another fun tooling for this. Check that out. I mean, that is just cool. Treasure hunt. Here we go. Honda Super Cub Custom. You have the flame right there on the bag. J-Case treasure hunt. So it is just cool to find the super and the regular out of that case. Next up is another bike. I wasn't going to pick up bikes because I gave all of mine away, but this dude is super cool. Look at that, 1966 Triumph Tiger 100, and it's got a rider on there. How freaking cool, guys. New for 2024, white and black, number 79 meatball on there, and I just think that is awesome. Factory fresh came out with this little gem right here. Definitely wanted to grab that one. Last two, guys, are of course out of the Hot Wheels Ultra Hots. We got the Porsche 935 in the silver, and of course we also got the 510 Datsun in the Spectra Flame green. Two awesome ones right here. These were the only ones on pegs, only ones I ever cared for either. But out of the set, you do have some other awesome cars. You have the 64 Dodge 330. You have the Skyline HT 2000 GTX. You also have the Toyota AE86. You have the 85 Honda City Turbo 2 and the 86 Ford Thunderbird Pro Stock, along with the custom Volkswagen Beetle. That thing's always released out of a Ultra Hot, but the Porsche 935 and the 510 definitely wanted to grab these. So there we go, guys. Talk about an awesome haul. Beautiful J-Case for the collection. Like I said, a lot of recolors. Every single one of these cars I have in the collection, minus the new 2024 stuff. But the super stoked to add this to the collection. I do have one more spot left for a super until I have to find another spot for them. So J-Case Mitsubishi Pajero Evolution super right there. Also with the Car Culture Premiums, the Slide Street 2 series is just freaking cool. I did not want to buy all of them. I really only wanted the RTR, but of course when you see these in person, you kind of just know, like, let me just get them. I don't want to regret it. And if I need to, I can just take them back. Like, I really can. I have the receipt. I can take them back if I want to. But seeing them in person, yeah, this whole set is awesome. The Lamborghini Countach and the Mitsubishi VR4 out of the Boulevard series is freaking sweet. I don't think I'm ever going to find the other ones. That is going to be a hard feat. The BNR 32 and the Toyota Supra, those are going to be hard to catch. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, give it a huge thumbs up. Comment down below your favorite car out of whichever release that we did, either Premium or J-Case or even the Ultra Hots. Let me know down below. And of course, like I always say, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on future content, whether it is peg hunting, trading, mail calls, diecast racing, you name it, we try to incorporate it on the channel. Good luck hunting out there, guys. I know a lot of you are well past J-Case. We are finally getting the new stuff, and I'm just glad that we can add these variations to the collection. So that is all we have, guys, and until next time, this is the Mustang Hunter. Peace.